Hi EXO-Ls, welcome back to my channel. I know in a lot of my previous reactions with EXO that had Lay in them, I talked about how much I wanted to watch Lay dance again because I miss watching him dance. I think a lot of people forget how phenomenal of a dancer he is because you don't see him do like MVs and stuff with EXO anymore. Even though I was so excited that he was in Don't Fight the Feeling. And on the entire album and everything, Don't Fight the Feeling just made me so happy. But today I decided to watch the Honey dance practice because I think that is my favorite Lay solo. He's got a lot of amazing songs, but I think this one's my favorite. So I thought it would be fun to go back and watch the dance practice for it. So, and he's a phenomenal dancer. Like, I love watching Lay dance. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Like, we're already... Shoulder...
Honey, honey, I know that you waited, honey, honey, I'm really tryna feel it, Shanghai to LA, I'm a trendsetter, I'm the one for you, can't nobody do you better, honey, honey, please don't catch no feelings, you know what I'm on, let me put you on, top of 07, I'm your James Bond, Scarlett Johansson, yeah, I like him blonde, Harry Potter, girl, I got that magic on.
Lay's movements are so fluid.
Girl, I make you melt, I can turn you on. Honey drip, drip, dripping off your body. Says she wanna drive me
and
like
every movement is so complete.
Honey, I know that
like he finishes every movement that he does.
Honey, I'm really tryna feel it. Shanghai to LA, I'm a trendsetter. I'm the one for you, can't nobody do you better. Honey, honey, please don't catch no feelings.
Oof. Okay, but can we talk about the other dancers? That lock, so good. He's having so much fun with this.
I can't be seen with just anybody. Love the way you dance when you dance on me, when you dance on me. I'm trying to taste that. Honey, honey, I know that you waited, honey, honey, I'm really trying to feel it, honey, honey, I know that you
This is a very like Lay choreo.
Honey, I'm really trying to feel it. Shanghai to LA, I'm a trendsetter. I'm the one for you, can't nobody do you better. Honey, honey, please don't catch no feelings. Honey, honey, would you be my honey? Honey, honey, would you be my honey?
Ooh. Ooh. Even just like that groove still had a pop to it. It's like Lay's body are all separate pieces that he moves together. Like, he just has this way about him that he can... His isolations are fantastic. He can move his head without moving literally any other part of his body. It's just, everything is so separated but connected. He can emphasize certain parts of his body very well. And like I said a while ago, it's a very Lay choreo, which makes sense because it's Lay. But what I mean by that, as in this and like the or Reason, dance practice aren't going to look the same, as opposed to on me, which is not going to look the same. So, like, all 3 of EXO's main dancers are absolutely phenomenal. But they each have their own style. And it's all about stylistic choices that you decide whether or not who you're going to watch or who's going to grab your attention. I feel like Kai uses a whole lot of his face to tell a story when he's dancing. Kai is a very powerful dancer. Sehun is a very chilled, relaxed, very groove, subtle dancer. One thing I can think of the most when I talk about their differences is the wolf stage. This part. Kai moves his head so much in that. Whereas Sehun doesn't really move his head a lot, but it's still very, very, like, the lower half of his body is still very, very sharp and clean. Even though his, like, shoulders and his head are very, very relaxed. Whereas Kai makes sure he emphasizes each beat with his head and his neck. I feel like Lei is in between the two. So, Lei kind of, like, takes aspects from both of them. So, it's funny watching them on stage because they're just like, they're 3 different dancers. But they're all absolutely amazing. And I think people need to realize that. They don't, like, no one needs to compare Lei to Kai, or Kai to Sehun, or Sehun to Lei. They'd be like, it's different style choices. For example, like comparing NCT's 10 to WinWin. They both did a contemporary number together, but comparing their contemporary styles would be difficult because WinWin has had years and years and years of contemporary training, whereas 10 has had none. And he does contemporary on the more modern side rather than the, like, traditional technical contemporary style. So trying to compare styles would be very difficult. So you can't really say like one member does this move better. It's just different. They're both amazing. They both execute it flawlessly. It's just different. But I love this. I love watching Lei dance. It's so good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hopefully by the time this drops, my, like, SM Town special thing will have dropped. I'm currently, like, disputing it right now, but a bunch of people have reacted to it, so I don't think it should be an issue. But if it hasn't, let me know some more EXO content to react to. I'm still going to be doing some more stages. Dio's solo album is coming out, so I will be reacting to that, and I'm very, very excited because it's long overdue. I love those man's vocals. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and be on the lookout for my next EXO content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, EXO-Ls!